BG has added a whole 11 new traits. Let's take a look at what they offer. We will go in order according to the list we have. Let's evaluate how effective and sensible they are. So, the first trait is for an AK-74U at Prepper level 4. It looks a bit dubious, but it's only 100k. Let's use the trait and see how it performs. Wow, this is luxury, I like it. Shooting is very comfortable, the target is clearly visible. Why so bad? Well, in general, the total cost of such a build turns out to be higher than the price of the trait, so okay. I weighed this trait 6 waffle tubes out of 10 Damirkas. The second trait is for armor plate. Well, the plate is excellent. Class 6 titanium is one of the best materials, and the traits for 2 vertexes, how much are they now? Oh yes, well, it's clear! It seems this plate has a built-in function to walk escape every 7 minutes, because I can't imagine how else it would pay off. 2 plumbuses out of 10 lavatories. The third trait, GPNVG 18, trait at a skier. Generally, this is the best NVG in the game, so it shouldn't be cheap. It weighs for 2 SG and they are feed. The total price is about 280k. I'm not sure it's profitable. The alternatives include traits for Moonshine and for Dark Tags. Moonshine is not cheap now, so the real option are either to buy it with dollars, which would total around 200k, or gain Dark Tags. Surprisingly, this trait is decent. I give it 7 flying bats out of 10 pom-pom hats. The fourth trait, Plate Carrier CPC, a great item in the past. Here we have class 5 polyethylene plates which provide low weight and overall good protection. But they offer the trait for 2 RFID and an item only found in the lab and sold for 190k to the trader. So the total price is about 400k. This is complete garbage! I would never pay even 200k, let alone 400k for it. I rate the trait 3 dirty grandpa socks out of 10 high polygon crows. The fifth trait, another plate carrier, but now class 6. Ceramic plates, not too heavy. Due to the lack of soft armor, this item isn't very playable this wipe. But you'll be even more surprised when you see that we need to give 3 vertexes and 1 are fit for it. Okay, again, how much is a vertex now? This thing will cost us 600k. Damn, I just have nothing to add, it's terrible, 0 out of 10. Of course, vertex prices aren't always this high. They can be under 100k, but such things that the trait becomes completely useless at a certain stage of the wipe need to be considered. The sixth trait, a Saiga in the most nondescript build, with a nasty side and not even the best handguard, and is for 2 VPX, that is priced at 200k. The funniest thing is that if you even assemble this gun yourself, not counting the pistol whip, it would be cheaper. Damn, I sincerely don't understand why this trait was added. There's literally not a single model here that would make it worth using. It feels like it was added just to pad out the numbers. I would like to give some points, but I think I won't. The seventh trait, Fast MT in full setup. Well, actually, such traits have long been necessary. It's quite a hassle to buy all the needed elements for the helmet separately. But here's the question, what do they require from us? SG and the 2 are fits. That is 290k, not cheap. If you buy the helmet directly, it costs $787 plus a face shield for $331 and the headphones for $378. Total price $1,500, which is 220k. Well, not really profitable, but if you have not completed the Sampler's quest and want a face shield, then it might make sense. However, 290k for a ghostly chest at protection is a complete nonsense and not worth it. I think it would be logical to reduce the cost of the trade and remove 1 RFID from the requirement. Then it would be okay. For now, 4 toilet paper out of 10 concrete poles. There once was a fighter. He could handle himself like a giant, or shrink smaller than a flea. He saw like a cat from the darkness corners, mastered all types of weapons and assembled them quickly and at the lowest prices. By a mere wish, he could enter a completely empty server and live with millions. When asked how he achieved this success, he replied, "I just subscribe to Patreon, link in the description and comments." Who you talking to? Oh, Mom! The 8th trait. Oh, what a beautiful M4A1, it looks so cool. Oh my god, it's just stylish and only costs 1 measly LADX. What are you guys smoking? Oh my god, give an award to the person who made this trade. Officially, this is the best trade of the patch, of Tarkov's lifetime. How is this even possible? Well, surely, this is a very convenient and pleasant weapon to use. Let's shoot it. It's the best thing I've ever held. Whoa, the recoil is just horrible. This is so cringe. I'm shocked. I'm not just sure. I know that the person who added this trait doesn't play this game. I can see it. Seems like the AI supposed to fight cheaters has started fighting traits instead. Good luck to it.
I'm gay.
The 9th trait. So, here's something you've probably never seen before. It's only available on the lab, and you can't even stash it in a pouch. You'd expect, since it's such a rare and important item, that you'd get something worthwhile in trade. Well, what about an ugly M4A1 without a suppressor and with a toothpick for a stock? I assembled it, and on the plus side, it's very ergonomic. But that's it. It's already more playable than what you get for a LADX. Damn! I'm still in shock. But still, it's kinda meh. I'd never use it. 3 pieces of scabs out of 10 head eyes. The 10th trade. Another absolutely meaningless barter and MDR for 3 VPX. It's very expensive and useless, not even any real benefit. 300k, with that money you can build a top HK or M4A1 from scratch, another piece of junk. The 11th trade. Here it's clear they ran out of ideas and they are asking for microcontrollers again in the same quantity. At least this is more logical, because a Sky is expensive in itself, and if you manage to snag a couple of those microcontrollers, then overall it's worth trading for a Sky. So this is a decent trade. Honestly, only about 0.5% of all players will use it, but oh well. Overall, gentlemen, only the NVG and SCA trades are decent. Everything else either needs reworking or is just senseless. Like the same AKS-74U or Saiga about the M4A1 for a LADX, I'm speechless. Honestly, I'm surprised how they can mess up 9 out of 11 trades. It takes effort. I think there was an attempt to optimize the unique loot from the lab for trades, to give people a reason to visit that location, but is poorly executed. Why not at least make a fixed commission for the same RFID, Barters and something else? Although this will lead to the fact that these items simply will not appear at the flea market. In this case, it was necessary to take precisely those items that are not sold at all at the flea market but can only be found. Like, for example, these books, which I've only seen a couple of times, and before that, of course, increased their chance of spawning. And who the hell needs an AK-74U at Prepper level 4, especially one that's so crappy? Write your opinion in the comments. Thanks for watching, see you, bye bye.